Hello, and welcome everybody. Today we're talking about feminine habits that really bring you in your feminine energy, that bring you in the softness, in the flow, and that also make you super magnetic. So, my number one tip is to ask yourself daily, how do I want to feel today? Because we as women, we have emotions. We are super emotional beings. And this is also something which society often points out in a negative way. Oh, women are so emotional. But you can actually use your emotions as your strength. And the moment you realize that, this is the moment you become super, super powerful. So when you wake up, for example, in the morning and you feel like super anxious, super tired, then you don't have to let this emotion take over you. You have the control over your day and how do you want to feel. And by asking yourself in the morning, how do I want to feel today? Instead of like waking up, seeing how you feel, and then this is just your mood for the day. No, you have the power. So sometimes I wake up, I want to feel feminine, soft. Sometimes I wake up, I want to feel super confident, super powerful, super strong. And it always depends. But what I notice is when I'm asking myself, how do I want to feel today? I do different choices which are aligned with the mood I want to feel. Like, for example, when I want to feel more feminine, soft, I notice myself choosing different clothes. I notice myself like eating in a certain way, behaving in a certain way, and it really manifests throughout the day what your intention was before. And our emotions are also something super special about us. And if you constantly put your emotions away, if you don't want to feel them, this will bring you directly in your masculine, because you push your emotions away and they become stuck in your body, and this will also show up in your aura. So it's actually super important when you're sad, when you have an emotion that wants to come out, that you actually feel this emotion. So allow yourself to cry sometimes. Allow yourself to just feel your emotions. Feel them and then let them go, and then move on with your day. And this is also so powerful, because if we're constantly pushing our emotions away, like, we are emotional beings and this is not good for us. So feel your emotions, but also don't let them overtake you, because you have the control of your emotions and how you want to feel. Step number 2 is daily self-care. Daily self-care, it's so important if you want to be in your feminine energy, because if you feel good in your body, your energy is also different. And self-care also shows your self-respect, self-love. You really take care of your body, of your temple. Because if you want to be in your feminine energy, your physical body is actually the vessel for your feminine energy to thrive. And if you don't take care of your vessel, you will not be in your feminine energy. So, and it starts with the food that you're eating. Do you constantly put junk food in your body, low vibrational foods? Then this will also show up in your vibration, in your aura. Instead, when you eat healthy, vibrant foods with vitamins, with minerals that actually nourish your body, you will vibrate higher, and it's so much easier for you to be in your feminine energy. Self-care is about everything: how you sleep, how you move your body, how you dress. Do you feel good about yourself? It really shows up in so many different areas in your life. Also, the people you surround yourself with, the shows you watch, like everything. Be so mindful and careful what you allow in your life and in your field, because this will really affect your energy and also your feminine energy. When you take care of your physical body, you not only vibrate higher, you also look better, your skin is better, but you also feel better about yourself. You feel more confident, your posture is different, your decisions are different. It really continues to show up in different areas of your life. So this is actually super important if you want to be in your feminine energy. Step number 3, which will make you super, super feminine, soft, in the flow, and really makes you connected to your feminine energy, is to go in nature. Nature is feminine. That's why we call it Mother Nature. And whenever you feel super stressed, when you feel burned out, when you feel like you're just operating from your masculine energy, you don't feel happy anymore, then please go in nature. When we go in nature, we connect back with this feminine frequency, and nature really reminds us about our true being and who we really are as women. Whenever I go in nature, I feel so much more calm, so much more present, and it really takes you back to the present moment and connects you back with your body, with your senses. You feel the wind on your skin, and it's so, so, so powerful. Like, nature is our greatest teacher, especially if you feel like you're so disconnected from your feminine energy. Then please go for a walk in nature and notice how much better you will feel afterwards. And I know how powerful it is. That's why I go every single day on my daily walks. It's part of my morning routine, and I just love it. I feel so different throughout my whole day. My energy is so different. I feel so much more soft, radiant, and I feel more creative. I just feel like connected with myself. And especially in today's society where everything is go, 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 stress, and we constantly think we have to perform, it's super important to have a tool to connect back to this feminine frequency. And I'm telling you, nature is so powerful. So just go in a walk in nature, swim in the ocean if you have the chance to be nearby an ocean, hug a tree, go in the forest, but please go in nature. It's so powerful. Step number 4, and this has made a huge difference in my life. Since I implemented this in my life, I'm so much more in my feminine energy, and life just feels different and so magical. And this is to live in tune with your menstrual cycle. We are cyclical beings as women. We have a 28-day cycle like nature. Nature has its 4 seasons, and we also have 4 seasons of our menstrual cycle. So please start to track your cycle. There are so many apps out there. I use the Flow app, it's called, and this is so powerful because we don't have the same energy every single day. Men, they have a 24-hour cycle. And the way our society works is perfect for men because they have kind of the same energy every single day. But we as women, we don't have the same energy every day. On some days, we have lots of energy. On other days, we have lower energy. And that's okay because that is nature. That is our feminine nature. And if you constantly ignore that and try to push every single day, go hard and really push against your natural cycle, this is when we feel so disconnected from our feminine energy and we are so much in the masculine, and this is not healthy for us women. And over time we become super stressed, sick, depressive, whatever, because this is against our nature. So start to accept that you have this different phases of your cycle. And I also have a video about it. If you want to live more in tune with your menstrual cycle, then you can watch this video. I share there all my tips, what you can do in the different phases. And on some days we are super productive, we can go hard in the gym, we can do everything, but on other days our body is asking us to rest, to slow down. And the more we accept that and live in tune with our natural cycle, the better we feel, the more magnetic we feel, the more radiant we feel. Like I have less PMS symptoms because I just listened to my body and I stopped ignoring it. And this is also something when I coach my coaching clients, I always take a look at, because it's so important, especially if you feel disconnected from your life. If you feel constantly stressed, then this is a powerful tool. And this also brings me to my next point, and this goes hand in hand with the point before. You have to give yourself space without needing to earn it. You don't need to earn to rest. You can just allow yourself to make a break, to rest, to sleep, to slow down. Because we also constantly think in today's society that we have to finish this to-do list. We have to do all those things before we are actually allowed and deserve to rest. But you can just allow yourself that you don't need to earn it. You can just rest whenever you want, especially in your luteal phase, which is the week before your period. And during your period, your body is asking you to go inwards. We don't feel like socializing so much anymore, and this is really a time where we need to nourish our body, where we need to take more breaks and more rest. And the more you honor your cycle, the better and the more energized you will feel. And my last point, which is super powerful if you want to be in your feminine energy, and this is practice receiving without earning it. And this is accepting help, because we always think like, oh, I can do everything by my own. But feminine energy knows how powerful it is to receive and to actually ask for help and to accept the help. It's also something like saying thank you for a compliment, because how often does it happen that we get a compliment and we cannot really receive the compliment? We immediately say, oh, that's not true, or we give the compliment back directly like, no, you are so beautiful. But what if you just allow yourself to receive and say thank you, and just allow yourself to feel it in your body, how it feels to actually receive something? Because I feel like we forgot to actually do this. And the more you do this, the more people want to help you, because they can feel and see that you create the space to receive. And this is also when the universe wants to bless you, and your life will just feel so much more in the flow and so magical, because somehow everything is working in your favor once you start to open yourself up and to allow to actually receive the blessings that are all around you. And you can also ask for help. If you need help, then please ask for help. Especially men, they love to help us, and they're so happy when they can do us a favor. So you don't need to burn yourself out. Just receive and ask for help. Allow yourself to receive fully without this feeling of guilt. And this is a practice, but the more you do this, the more comfortable you will feel by just receiving, being in your feminine energy and feeling like the queen of your reality. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I could help you with my tips, and it would really help me out if you could follow my channel, leave me a comment, also a like. Thank you so much.